Good morning, AKD family, and happy Friday. I hope your morning is off to a good start and you are ready for another great day at Akd Tv Elementary. Let's start our day with the Pledge of Allegiance to our American flag. Please stand at this time.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and you may be seated.
Today our lunch choices are going to be pizza and nachos with cheese. Monday lunch choices are going to be hamburger and cheeseburger and mini corn dogs.
Thank you, RJ, for telling us our lunch choices today and for Monday. Let's see who has a birthday today. So birthday wishes go out to Caleb Haynes in kindergarten. Happy birthday, Caleb. And Janice Heath in second grade. Happy birthday to those two friends. And then over the weekend, Rashad Carson is celebrating his birthday. So these three friends, please come to the Media Center after the morning show to get your birthday bag. It's now time for a few quick recognitions and announcements. Let me start with the very large stack of positive behavior referrals that I have. All right, the first one is for Jamara Richardson in fourth grade. And Miss Forsyth checked off positive attitude. And Miss Forsyth wrote, Jamara worked hard on her three multiplication facts yesterday. Her threes multiplication facts yesterday in math. I love that she never gave up, which resulted in success. All right, there's a really big word for never giving up. It's called perseverance. And so you have to keep working hard even when what you're doing in class is harder than maybe some of the other things that you've done in class. So when the work starts getting hard, you have to work harder. That's just how it works. That's how it works in life as well, just to give you a life lesson on the morning show this morning. So way to go, Jamara, for having perseverance and working hard on your multiplication facts. All right, next, from Miss Bryan. This positive behavior referral is for Menajaway Irvin. And she's been driving me crazy to give her a positive behavior referral going back to last school year. So Miss Bryan checked off self-control, responsibility, and following directions. And the teacher comment says, Menajaway exhibited self-control in a difficult situation. She chose to be responsible and remain calm. And you know what? That's just who she is. I've never seen her get really upset. She has a positive attitude when she comes to school every day. So I'm glad that Miss Bryan gave you a shout out, Menajaway, because this is what I see every day when you come to school. All right, next, Karina Higginbotham. And this positive behavior referral is for Miss Bryan. And Miss Bryan checked everything off, and she wrote, Karina is an amazing student. She is always willing to help others and has a positive attitude. She is a model student. Wow, that is an awesome positive behavior referral. The last sentence, she is a model student, and that tells me that Karina is RCS every single day in the classroom. All right, next for Miss Bryan. Miss Bryan has got lots of positive behavior referrals being announced this morning. So this one is for Oni Covington. And Miss Bryan wrote, Oni comes every day to school with a smile on her face. She always tries to cheer others up when they are down. Her positivity is contagious. I like that word too. Her positivity is contagious. So that means that because she has a positive attitude and she's happy and she's smiling, it spreads in the classroom. So thank you, Oni, for having such a positive effect on all of your classmates. All right, next. I think I'm going to kindergarten next. I think these are from Miss Robinson. Tymeria Donaldson. She checked everything off, and Miss Robinson wrote, another student tripped and fell in the hallway, and Tymeria helped them up. Way to be a kind friend. Awesome. All right, this one is from Miss Robinson as well, and this is for Taylor Austin. And Miss Robinson checked off self-control, stay safe, positive attitude, and good manners. And Miss Robinson wrote, Taylor was caught helping another student tie their shoe in the hallway. Way to be a helpful friend. Gosh, I love our sixth grade friends. They are doing such a great job. All right, this is for Miss Goss and Miss Sturwall's class. And checked off on this positive behavior referral is stay safe, positive attitude, and following directions. And the teacher comment says, the students did a wonderful job even when their teacher was out. Miss Sturwald had everything under control when I arrived as well. Good job. And so Miss Sturwald took over yesterday. Miss Goss has been out because her husband had surgery yesterday. And I checked on her last night and the surgery went really well and her husband is doing great and resting. But Miss Sturwald jumped in and took over. And it sounds like the students in that classroom did a great job adjusting to everything going on because Miss Goss is out. So way to go, Miss Goss and Miss Sturwald's class. And I'll have a treat for you during your lunchtime. All right, next. Ooh, I'm almost done. I've still got 3 more, guys, 3 more. All right, this one is for Julie Alanis Lopez. And this is from Miss Elam. And Miss Elam checked off positive attitude, responsibility, and good manners. And Miss Elam wrote, she saw 2 friends being excluded from playing and invited them to play. All right, that says a lot about AKD. And I read somewhere that, yes, test scores are important, but are there any kiddos sitting by themselves at lunch? Are there any kiddos playing by themselves at recess? And Julie saw a couple friends that didn't have anyone to play with, and she jumped right in. And she was a really, really great friend. And so, again, that tells me that there is a lot of courteous behavior going on at AKD. All right, Quintavia Darden. I think this is like her 3rd positive behavior referral this year. And this is from Miss Elam. And the same thing, she saw 2 friends being excluded from playing, and she invited them to play with her. And so it sounds like Julie and Quintavia jumped right in to be a good friend during recess time. All right, and then my last one. This one is for Miss Eckert, and it's coming from Miss Robinson. And she checked everything off, and she wrote, Miss Eckert is receiving this positive behavior referral for being a team player and for helping with one of the students in my class. And then she wrote at the end, way to be RCS. So I know what you were helping with, Miss Eckert, so thank you so much for jumping in and being a team player and helping out Miss Robinson. All right, and then I think that's all of my positive behavior referrals, but Dayla Carter, I talked to you about this positive behavior referral on the bus. I've already announced it, but you still need to come to the media center to get a picture with your positive behavior referral. All right. I don't want everyone from Miss Goss and Miss Sturwald's class coming to the media center. I'll catch you guys at lunch, but if your name was announced for earning a positive behavior referral, you can come to the media center after the morning show. All right. I'm going to step out of the way, and I'm going to let Dr. World come with a special announcement.
Good morning, AKD family. I've missed everyone. I'm glad to be back today. So, wow, those were a lot of positive behavior referrals. Listen up, math teachers and mathematicians. I have great news. We have problem solver referrals that we're going to be implementing starting today. You might get one today. We'll begin announcing these next week. It's almost like a positive behavior referral, but it's for mathematizing. So when you are caught being mathematicians, you're solving problems, you're critiquing the arguments of others, you're attending to precision. Your teacher may choose you for being a great mathematician, a great problem solver, and you will be recognized for your hard work in math class. So we're excited to implement this. I hope we get lots of problem solver referrals. Math teachers, I'll be coming around and giving you copies of these. And let's get started. All right, you guys. See you later.
Thank you, Dr. World. And I said this during the afternoon announcements yesterday. I visited Mr. Bowles' class. I visited Miss Forsyth's class. I visited Miss McConnell's class. And I saw lots of great mathematicians in those classrooms. So we are going to have lots of students earning those referrals for using mathematical thinking in their classrooms. So I'm excited to start announcing those. And I'm probably going to let Dr. World announce them every morning. So, because I know she's excited about rolling this out. All right, I'm going to start going fast, but I'm going to slow down for this next set of recognitions. This is for our reader leader board. And so it says, because you know Miss Sherrick always gives me notes. It says, in our class competition, guess who's still in the lead? Fifth grade. Fifth grade is still in the lead, but sixth grade is on their heels. They're coming after you, fifth grade, so you better keep reading. And Miss Sherrick also added that Mr. Atwater's class is on the board this week. So way to go, Mr. Atwater's class. I am so proud of you. So fifth grade, you're still rocking on and you're at the top of the leaderboard. Sixth grade is on your heels, and congratulations to Mr. Atwater's class for making the board this week. These students need to come to the Media Center after announcements. So everybody listen up. Sheldon Watley. Where's Sheldon? Let me see. Let me look for him. I see you, Sheldon. Sheldon is at the top of the student reader board with 8 AR points this week. And here's everyone else that's on the leaderboard. So let me read all these names. So Sheldon's at the top because he earned 8 AR points this week. Aaliyah Lowe is on the board. Nozomi Perry, Braden McKnight, Dovion Dukes, Kirsten Smith, Eden Marin, Jaira Lewis, and Miracle Griffin. So congratulations to these students for being on the reader leaderboard and working hard to earn AR points. And I want to give a special shout out, or Ms. Sherrick would like to give a special shout out, and I'm probably going to give this announcement over to her next week. So Ms. Sherrick wants to give a special shout out to our top reader in second grade, Bryson Lee in Miss Aiken's homeroom with 7 AR points. I'm excited about what's going on in second grade. Mr. Atwater's class making the board, Bryson Lee rocking and rolling, earning AR points. I love it. All right, and so any individual students who are on the reader leaderboard, you need to come to the Media Center after announcements. And of course, Ms. Sherrick and Ms. Ferrari have a little prize for you. All right, now on to announcements. That is all the recognitions, and that was a lot this morning. But I'm really excited about all of the positive behavior in the building, and I'm excited about all of the students that are working hard to earn AR points. I've said this a bunch already this year, and I'm just going to keep saying it. Good things happen when you work hard, and good things are happening at AKD. All right, announcements. Ice cream, we're still out, so don't try to buy ice cream from your teacher because we don't have any. My next announcement, Ms. Hall is still sick, so first grade will not have challenge class today. And then spirit wear orders are due today. And Ms. McConnell asked me about this last night, and I'm not going to submit the order probably until the end of next week. So if you missed the deadline today, just get me your order next week, and I will make sure it's included in the big order that I place with high voltage. So I'm not going to send your parents a message saying I'm extending the deadline, but I'm just telling you that if you forgot to submit your order, I am not going to submit the order until next week. All right, the last thing I want to mention, I told you about our Title I event last night, and we had a great crowd. So thank you for talking to your parents, and tell your parents that I said thank you for coming out. So we had a parent volunteer training. We talked about our Title I program at AKD, and then there was a Cub Scout meeting, and we had 5 families come out for our Cub Scout meeting. So it looks like some AKD friends are going to be joining a Cub Scout pack in Rome, which is awesome. I love that. I love that. So thank you for telling your parents about that event. Thank you for getting your red folder signed. I talked to all the parents that came last night about our Thursday folders, and I told them that they have to sign them every Thursday, and that tells your teacher that they looked at everything in your red folder. All right, so thank you for getting those signed, and thank you for making sure you put them in your parents' hands when you get home. All right, that's all for me on this Friday morning. I've got a good feeling about our Friday. We have had a great start to the school year, and I know it's really not the start of the school year anymore, but it's still the beginning of the school year. And all of the visitors that have been coming to AKD, they have had just so many positive things to say about the building and how clean it is and about what you're doing in the classroom. They love walking by classrooms and seeing all of you working hard. And so that says a lot about your teachers and how hard they're working to plan lessons and to make sure everything is organized in the classroom. All right, let me end the morning show the same way I do every day. Don't forget, at AKD, we do things the what? Let me hear you. The RCS way. We are ready to learn, courteous, and safe. If you are celebrating a birthday today or over the weekend, please come to the Media Center at this time. All of my positive behavior referral friends, please come to the Media Center at this time. And if you are a student that is on the Reader Leaderboard this week, please come to the Media Center at this time. Have a great day, AKD.